Thank you so much. That is it's pretty awesome to be up here. Just an honor that I never thought would ever be bestowed upon me. Tom, you're killing me. I don't even know you yet, but I'm sure. But you know, you have that wonderful ending to your speech, and I look over at my wife, and she's like, "You better get your mind right." Set the bar pretty high, buddy. Set the bar pretty high. First, I just want to thank Chuck Rowe. Chuck Rowe is our director in Waterloo. He's been there since I got there 8 years ago. Obviously, I was a club kid as well, so I know the impact what the club can do. Chuck has just done a fantastic job creating a great board, an impactful board, an active board, and everything he's done is just, it's like the Midas touch with Chuck Rowe in our club in Waterloo and the Cedar Valley. So first of all, thank Chuck and his staff and everybody there. To be a part of your group is unbelievable. It's fantastic. Second, I want to thank my family. They're here. There's my son Jay waving. He's 9. My other son Casey, he's 5, also waving. They wanted to come see Dad get an award. So to get me here, Chuck had to tell me, hey, you might want to come to this one. So I appreciate that, Chuck. So we brought the family. We've been having a great time. My wife Tracy, last year, we've gone through some crazy stuff in the last year and a half. My wife is a cancer survivor as of the last couple months. Pretty awesome that that we're all here together and healthy and everything's going great. So thank you to my family for letting me work hard in business, and then also to volunteer and get involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the other areas that I get involved in our community. Just a quick story for you. So when I look back on my youth and I look back on the club, 3 things really pop out at me that were impactful during my youth and me growing up. First, 2 great parents. I know not every kid at the club gets to have 2 great parents help raise them, and I did, and I was lucky that way. So from an impact standpoint on my youth and me growing up, my parents were huge. And my dad was involved in the club and a longtime board member, 40 years, and when we need the big guns, we still call him in when we need him in Waterloo. And then in between, I'll get to the club. So then there was the club, and then my coach, Dr. Tom Davis at University of Iowa. I played for him all 5 years that I was there. Tremendous teacher, tremendous man, father figure for me. You kind of leave home and you leave that safe haven and you go to college and you need a little help. And Dr. Tom was an unbelievable coach for me, an unbelievable mentor. But in the middle was the Boys and Girls Club. And I remember my dad taking me to the Boys and Girls Club when I was a young kid. And we love basketball, so we played some hoops down at the club. But he dropped me off, he kicked me out the door, and he said, "Good luck, I'll pick you up in 5 hours." And you learn a lot, going to the club. I was just a very timid, very shy kid. And I really found my voice and my swagger, everything that you kind of see in front of you today is because of the club, because of the kids that I met there, because of the music I listened to there, because of the competition, the nurturing, the programs. And a lot of those pictures, those kids were, some of them really took off and did really well because of the club. Some still struggled, and you see that in your own clubs, I'm sure. But if it hadn't been for the club, a lot of those kids wouldn't have gone on to do the things that they've done, and I wouldn't have gone on to do the things that I've done without the club. So keep doing what you're doing, all the directors and board members and people that are here. I know it seems futile at times, some of the programs and some of the people that you get involved with and trying to help kids, but it works. And so keep doing it and keep pushing forward. Thank you very much for this honor. It's fantastic.